New news drop, everybody stops and comes running on just to see what Dana J. New news drop, everybody stops and comes running on just to see what Dana J have to say. They bring the truth, oh, day by day, only for life. Oh, now here's what you need to do. Jump in live now. See what the receipt man is talking about. Dana J is home and ready to give you flavor. Pull up, baby, cause he home. Jump on in the live now. See what the receipt man is talking about. Dana J is home and ready to give you flavor. Pull up, baby, cause he home. Live and in living color, baby. Your favorite blogger is locked and loaded and ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Take a breath. You tuned in now.
Dana J.
I'm here with you.
Another day, another story on the way. So much noise out there, hard to know what to believe. I ain't here to hype it up or tear it down. Just bring the truth to light, let it speak out loud. From the streets to the world stage, from the past to the front page. If it mattered to your life, I'm gonna say it right. Dana J is here to bring you all the news, every story, every voice, from every point of view. Dana J is here. Current events, real time. Sit back, lock in, tap your ears, yeah. You in good hands tonight.
You good now?
You good now?
I know the world feel heavy when you turn it on. Every headline make you wonder where we coming from. But knowledge is power when it's done with care. So I slow it down, break it clear and fair. No rumors, no disguise, just facts and human lines. If it touched the people, then it crossed my mind. Dana J is here, to bring you all the news, every story, gold, every voice, boy, from every point of view. Dana J is here, current events, real time. Sit back, lock in, tap your ears, yeah. You in good hands tonight.
Yeah, this ain't just talk, it's conversation. This ain't just news, it's information for the thinkers, for the seekers,
for the ones who wanna know. Dana J is here. Yeah, I'm right on time, bringing clarity to chaos, one story at a time. Dana J is here, gonna stay right where you are. Let's talk about what's happening now and where we really are.
This is Dana J. And we getting into it right now.
ACT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Though we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Dear world, I'm writing this letter, an attempt to make things just a little better. This is about living through life's stormy weather, because the truth is that we're not gonna live forever, and that's my point. Well, let me start with my boy that's doing 15 in a joint. Man, he could hoop, but he loved the street life. Could've went pro, instead he chose the street life. He turned rapper and wrote about the street life, but still could not make it out the street life. And one day he bought a Glock. Wait, now page number 2 will take you to another block. A man and his wife can't get along, all they do is fight. Both too stubborn to apologize, and sometimes it gets so bad they hope each other die. And one day she couldn't take it no more, so she decided to run out of the door. She jumped in the car and swerved off in a rage, and maybe I'm sorry was all over mistake. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Now that my homie done bought himself a gun, he stuck up some liquor stores, now he's on the run. Do anything to avoid the police, now he's strung out on drugs and life is getting deep. To anyone, he would do anything, give him the chance and he'd steal anything. Next thing he did really screwed up his life, but first let's go back to the husband and wife. Now he's on the phone with his pastor, and she's on the phone with her mother. He tells his pastor, the woman is driving me crazy. Then swore up and down, she's not the same lady. She says, Mama, the man has been treating me so bad ever since we found out that I couldn't have babies. Then Mama says to her, girl, hold on. Pastor says to him, be strong. Oh, we don't know what tomorrow will bring, so let's live today. I'm saying just in case. Although we don't know what tomorrow will bring us, let's live today. Saying just in case. Now there's a warrant out for my boy's arrest, cause he done went and stabbed someone in the chest. Man, them drugs just got him breaking all of the rules now. His face is posted up and all over the news now. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, the husband and wife are starting to break down. She says to Mama, maybe I ought to call him. And Mama said, now that's the spirit. He says to Pastor, maybe I should call and say I love her. He say, I'm sure she loves to hear it. Then she gets a call on the other line. It's the doctor saying your test results came back fine. Congrats, girl, you're pregnant. Then she cries, finally a miracle sent from heaven. Now meanwhile, the other side of town, all hell broke loose and it's going down. Cops chasing Reginald all over town. He's running every red light and driving real wild. Now meanwhile, in this ain't fiction, here is where I need y'all to pay close attention. She's so happy, she calls her husband up. He says, I'm sorry, baby, just as soon as he picks up. She says, I'm sorry too, and I got good news for you. Steve, I'm pregnant and on my way home to you. He jumps for joy, scream hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. While Reginald is still chased by police. She takes the highway, it'll get her there much faster. Reginald on the skyway, chase lasting forever. With the helicopters right over his head, with the searchlights on him. Oh man, now he starts panicking. Rachel's driving, so excited she's not realizing that just a block away, a man is on the run, while the husband's at home praying for a son. And the policeman is screaming for the call. Rachel calls her husband and says, I'm getting close. He says, honey, I'm fixing up something special in the kitchen. And at the same time, Reginald makes a stupid decision. He turns down a one-way street. Then Rachel notices this car coming and yells out, Steve, out of control, a senseless mission. Next thing you know, the tomorrow will bring us. Let's live today. I'm saying just in case.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester. The devil. Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, you know, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-some women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, you know, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. But just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit. Hey fans, how y'all doing? It's your boy Kels. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me for the last 30 years of my career. I'm very appreciative of that, and just you guys have kept me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was of age, what the fuck am I gonna do? Everybody, put your hands to the sky. You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly.
You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
This shouldn't be happening.
Every level, there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay?
I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker.
My main goal is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly.
I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to say what I feel. Keep it real. Say what I feel.
You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.
I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain? Didn't it rain, children? Rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain?
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling, and he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. And everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Take a breath. You tuned in up.
Another day, another story on the way. So much noise out there. Let's clear the haze. Yeah. Dan J's here to bring you all the news. Every story, every voice from every point of view.
Current events, real time. You in good hands tonight. This is Banner J. Let's get into it now.
As disturbing as these allegations are, they are not the only ones. There are also accusations that Kelly has beaten, starved, and held other women against their will, a so-called sex cult. When we spoke to him earlier this week, it was clear that pressure was getting to him.
Believe me, man, this is not me. They're lying on me. They're lying on me. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm not afraid because I'm telling the truth. I'm not afraid because I'm telling the truth.
I heard you like to dance, so I'm gonna take you out. I heard you like to scream, well I'm gonna make you shout. I heard you like to drink, I'm about to bar out. Tell me your biggest dream, and we gon' live it out. Cause I could give you love without the heartbreak. But girl, you can't be scared, it's a risk you gotta take on. Anything that you want in your life, wow. I'm gonna make it happen tonight. 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 I heard you like to sweat, well I'ma work you out. You like the red carpet, well I'ma roll it out. You wanna be a star, I'll be the limelight. I'm all up on you, girl. Now show me how you shine. Shot, 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 shot. Take another one, don't you slow down. It's time you let your heart down. Dance, 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 dance till you can't feel your feet no more. Hands, hands, hands to the sky till you can't reach no more. Anything you want in your life. I'm gonna make it happen tonight. I'm gonna make it happen tonight. I'm gonna make it happen tonight. I'm gonna make it happen Tonight it ain't no stopping. We got them bottles popping. All I see in VIP is black panties dropping. Girl, you don't pay for nothing. You with the kings of clubbing. Money in the building. Why you think these niggas mean mugging? I'm about to change your life. Girl, just stay in my life. And I'ma give you everything you want in one night. Everything you want in one night. I'm gonna make it happen tonight. 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 I'm gonna make it happen tonight.
Yes, sir. Ski. What's going on? Shout out to the Dream Team, the best team in the land. Listen, we had some time off. We had some time to think. We had some time to watch other lives. We had some time to watch other lives. Dream Team, what's going on? How y'all been, man? Check it out. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Listen, let's get the salutations out the way real quick. Because y'all know I ain't going to play around with it. Because I'm in my feelings today. I'm literally in my feelings. I'm literally pissed. And I'm trying to console myself and captivate myself. But some things just need to be broken down. Some things need to be exposed. Some things just need to be put out there on the table. Some things just need to be everything it need to be. And I'm at the point now where I'm happy to see y'all. I'm happy to see y'all. But I'm pissed with two S's that when you really get to the bottom of some things, you're the one that the joke is on. And I feel some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I tell you that I'm sitting here in front of y'all about to go ham on this live and don't feel no kind of way, I'll be lying. I feel some kind of way. And when I feel some kind of way, things don't turn out nice. Things don't turn out nice. Things turn out the way they turn out. So let's get this out the way. If you want to donate to Official Dana J, you go ahead and look at the bottom of the chat box. There's a box that got a dollar sign in it. It's called the Super Chat. You can donate whatever you want. Nothing too big, nothing too small. I do have a counter up. My goal is 10 donations tonight. So whatever you want to donate, $1.99, $2.99, $3.99, $9.99, $18.99, $1 million. Well, no, and I ain't gonna let you do that. $1,099. Then hey. But all that is voluntary. You know, none of that is mandatory. What's mandatory is that you violate the hell out of me by coming in my house and hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and eventually you'll hit the join button. But take your feet off before you come into my house. Don't be rude. For the people that's on the lawn, because y'all know I don't have no bushes. For the people that's in the lawn, with your lawn chair, got your lawn chairs propped up, hit that like button, man. For the people who don't like me that's in here, that's waiting to hear what I got to say, hit that like button, man. That's all y'all got to do is hit the like button. You know what I mean? It don't hurt. Just hit the like button. But today I'm coming with an arsenal. And I'm going to go here. If you don't like controversy, if you don't like truth, this ain't the channel for you. Because Robert is sitting in jail. And there's a bunch of Judases in the camp. Now, it's one thing to lie, right? It's one thing to lie. And when you lie, that's just, you know, a little white lie, whatever. But the way I was brought up is that if you're going to lie on somebody that you call your brother, somebody that you call your homie, you let them know that, yo, when I'm about to speak on you, I'm about to lie on you real quick. Don't say too much. And because it'll make me look crazy. But when you just up and lie, and a person don't know what you lying about, and you sitting back and you wondering like, damn, where hell is coming from? I was just here. Where's this coming from? And then you find out years later where it came from. You be like, nigga, we did. So with that being said, the first person I'm going to call to the carpet is Nisimo, Sandra Dominique. See, I've been keeping my mouth closed, and I've been watching you lie a lot. And you've been going around saying that you ain't say this and you ain't say that. Okay. So now you said another lie on Angie channel. I guess it was to Angie. I don't know because I don't watch none of y'all. But what was said was, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't Angie. I stand corrected. One thing I'm not going to do is lie on nobody. It wasn't Angie. It was Yuckmouth channel. You told Yuckmouth that you remember a conversation that Demi from him too, or I'm putting all names out there. That Demi from him too was walking with Keith and you, and I was behind y'all, and I was recording y'all, I'm going to ask this question. When did that ever happen? I was too busy clowning Gloria Allred, so how can I record y'all? On top of that, y'all really wasn't talking about nothing. Now, see how this work? Remember 4 months ago when I came out and said, all of us was in New York. You and Demi went shopping, and you wanted me to catch a cab down to Manhattan. And remember I said, that's when the PI was talking to another individual that came out to be factual. Because when I approached the individual told me, well, Dana, you disrespectful. That person ain't disrespectful. So why would I why would I deal with you and you can disrespect me at any time? And I said, wow, is that how you feel? And haven't spoke to that person since. I don't believe in running behind bull crap. And I don't chase lies. I just walk in the truth. So Nisimo, when did I ever walk with y'all and record y'all? First thing. Second thing is, what conversation did Demi and Keith have that I was behind y'all listening that you remember? Because clearly it wasn't a conversation going on. It was me clowning and everybody was laughing. Second thing is this. I have a problem with you saying certain things because they're lies. Now you're saying you remember a conversation due to a recording. Watch this. Those recordings that I played of Keith and the ones I'm going to play today didn't come from me. It came from somebody that Keith crossed. See how this work? I'm playing it because I'm tired of the bullshit. And I just so happen to be part of this conversation. So I'm going to bring the truth home. That's first thing. That's just the opening introduction. So until you can say what the conversation is, don't play with me like that. Because I'm not the one that gets on these phones and talk about people like a dog and then smile in their face. And then when somebody jump in your bushes, you run down and tell Tory Love, and Tory Love got to do the damage work, which is not fair to Tory Love. See, if you really want to run it back, like my boy Jay Uso say, we can talk about the real truth about the car with DJ Tyson. You don't want me to bring that out. And you want to sweep that under the rug. Because the real truth is, DJ Tyson was telling the truth the whole time. And you went and lied to Tory Love. And Tory called me, and I just played like I didn't know what was going on. But Nisimo, you was on the phone, and you forgot to tell her that I was the first person you called. So while you sitting on the phone with Tory Love trying to be Lily and trying to recreate having a fucking stroke, let's tell some facts. Y'all done pissed the wrong colored indigenous man off today. So while one pap is running with a false narrative Talking about, oh, book them this, this might be Demi. No, it ain't Demi. And if Demi was to come out and say something, you know, Nisimo, that she would destroy you. So why put people names in slots if you don't know the truth? See, the problem is I've studied everybody that be in everybody's chat. So I know who talk like what. I know who say what. Even when you mask yourself and become an avatar, I can tell you who you are because I studied a lot of you, if not all of you. Dream team and all. Because I realized that I couldn't half step because real eyes realize all of y'all real lies. So Nisimo, you're not a factor. You can say what you want, but I have the truth. Your best bet is to stop lying on people and start telling people why you was distributing Rob's passport and ID and some sort of lot, but it has something to do with a lawyer where a person can come and reclaim some benefits on behalf of Robert. So when are you going to talk about that? And I dare you say, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. All of us have it. That's just like, you know what, but I ain't even going to open that. But all of us have it. I told you, ain't none of y'all my friends. So I'm going to stop holding y'all truth. Next up, the ghost of Sharon Wimbush, Janet, whatever one you want to go by. You have a slate of ignorant people on your channel that loves to try to tag me, and that loves to try to attack me, and that loves to try to attack Prima. But I got a question for all of you stupid people over there. How is it that it's helping Rob for a man that stole the communications for the government that helped keep Rob in jail? But then you going on a press run with this same guy that has stole Rob communications, that kept Rob in jail for almost 8 years now. And you saying he's saying something good about Robert. Can you explain that to me? Because how is he saying something good about Robert when Robert sat down for 8 years behind his activity? Not solely, but mainly behind his activity. Now, I need you to make this make sense. I told y'all the Dana that y'all don't want is back. How can you make that make sense? And then you say, you for Robert. How? What can he say that can make Robert look good? Now, watch this. He can say a lot that can make Robert look terrible. Why? Okay, Surviving R. Kelly came out. We all know that was a lie. But it made Robert look like a monster, right? When you look at Marty paperwork, his wife already done pleaded guilty. She got damn near 31 years. This Negro is being shipped throughout the process, right? Now watch this. What kills me is that if he's in BOP custody, and like you said, I can explain this, you can't. Because once you start standing trial for the feds, you are in BOP custody. The state is not allowed to bring a prisoner to the federal side and keep bringing them to the federal side and then house them in the state. That's not how it works. The feds will come and get that person and bring them to a federal facility and then transport them back and forth to court until the court case is done with. Now, if they found not guilty and they still got state charges, they go back to the state. If they don't have no charges, then they get released. But this man and his wife has been picked up and known from trafficking children from Russia to California, from Russia to Vegas. Wait a minute. You're not just going state lines, you're now going countries. Now, let's look at the optics. What can a sex trafficker say to vindicate a R&B king that you and your crew has delegated to be called a pedophile? Here's the question. Where do you get your logic from? See, I can roll in the mud with people all day, but now it's time for people to think. So let me get philosophical for you. And I don't care about who your friends are and who you piled up with, but let's make this make sense. One of the day ones says something it was funny, but it was very needed. And he said, why are y'all talking to somebody that you never seen before? And the out was, well, Uncle Greg seen him. Okay, so ask this question. If Uncle Greg seen him, why haven't Uncle Greg came out and said who they are? And I ain't talking about publicly, I'm talking about behind the scenes. So only certain people that Uncle Greg talked to knows who certain people are. And it took a person like me to really break it down and get to the whole bone of the root of the problem to find out the truth. So you mean to tell me that all this time, me and Uncle Greg, we talk on the phone, we laugh, we joke, we break bread, and he knows something, but he's withholding information? How close can you be to somebody that withhold information? Here's my question to Uncle Greg. And I asked him this before, and he got quiet. When you in the trenches, do you shake hands with your enemy? And he said, what you mean by that, nephew? I said, well, if somebody so handily did some things to hurt Robert, and they didn't take the stand, and they pled the fifth, how can anybody continue to break bread with people that did that to somebody that you call your nephew that you love? He got quiet. I don't know if people understand, but I am not like these other YouTube folks that be on here. They sit back, they laugh, and they joke. And they talk about people's family. They try to dog wall people's family. And then they back friends next week. Nah, nigga. And y'all heard what I said. I said, nah, player. Nah, player. When you cross that line is crossed forever. And the problem with me is I don't have a filter and I ask the real questions. Not to be smart, not to be undermining, but I want to know because I didn't come from that type of stock. Let's keep it a buck. When me and Kip went at it, I was legitly mad. Until the person that did it said, yo, I did that. And they blaming you for it. I told you, nobody like you. So they'll do whatever they got to do to get you out the way. And it never registered. Even to me. I'm still doing lives. It never registered. Until now. It took me to sit back and watch what was going on and say, you know what? This is crazy. I'm arguing with a ghost that people follows that never brought substance to the R. Kelly case. So my question is, how is the interviews with Marty helping R. Kelly? Y'all like to ask me and Prima Donna how what we doing is helping R. Kelly? Okay, so now the roles have reversed. How is talking to a real smex trafficker helping R. Kelly? And when you find out, you let me know. That's enough of that. Next thing's next. I got to go here. I told y'all about the Don Russell situation. Everybody sitting back. Oh, Dana. Oh, you showed something, but I couldn't see it. If it wasn't for Don Russell, Robert wouldn't have got charged in New York. But I'm going to bring you some truth about something. It wasn't until after Don Russell sat with them people for a whole week and planned out the strategy to get Robert cooked in New York. Because if you look at the statistics of what was going on, the statistics is this. Don Russell had a meeting with the feds for a week. The ghosts of Sharon Wimbush and everybody else was still talking to Don Russell. They were still defending Don Russell. Surviving R. Kelly comes out, a gun threat is called. Don Russell tell y'all he didn't do it. The paperwork come out and it says star 69 and goes right at his phone number. But then you have the slow yuck mouth people that sat back and said, well, Don didn't do it. The government is lying. The government is telling lies. These are the same people that sat back and said Don is the muscle. But failed to realize that if Don ain't never do the gun threat, if Don ain't never sit with them people to plan how to do it, Rob wouldn't have been charged in New York. It would have just been what you see on the screen. This paperwork right here. But you see, it's not R. Kelly and it's not Robert Sylvester Kelly. You see it all say Don Russell. But then you see the building of the case. And when they went and got the one and only Ben Crump firm, that's when Robert name got added. That's when RSK Enterprise got added, LLC. But hold on. We all know that RSK Enterprise LLC was Don Russell. We all know that Indie Bill is Don Russell. And we all know that RSK Enterprise LLC was dissolved for some funds. So when I can show you this, and y'all still saying, oh, we ride with Don Russell. We want you to stop talking about Don Russell. Listen, I will never stop talking about Don Russell. And the reason being is because you guys is taking up for a guy that got my guy locked up. And at the end of the day, everybody that Rob had around him that he thought was his friends have their hand in him being locked up. And I know people say, well, Dana, go light on people, man, because you just can't say nothing and you can't just put it out there like that. Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Because at the end of the day, who's caring about the man that's making it happen for everybody? Because if you really look at it, without Robert, ain't none of them relevant. Make it make sense. Without Robert Celeste Kelly, ain't none of them relevant. Did you know of a Bubba before Robert got booked? Did you know of a Keith before Robert got booked? Did you know of a ghost of Sharon Wimbush before Robert got booked? I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to go real deeper. Have you heard of a Don Russell before Robert got booked? Let's go a little deeper. Have y'all heard of a Tim Savage before Robert got booked? Have you heard of the Rogers before Robert got booked? Have you heard of an Angelo Clary before Robert got booked? Let's make this make sense. All the players, but the board is jumbled. Let's go here. Who heard of Me Too before Robert got booked? Who heard of Time's Up before Robert got booked? Who heard of Color of Change before Robert got booked? I got a deep one. Who heard of Tia Ewing before Robert got booked? For y'all that's not in the industry, who heard of a Dream Hampton and before Robert got booked? I'm just asking you this for a reason. For the people on YouTube that just want to get a hard out of saying my name, who heard of a Dana J before Robert got booked? If you're not in the industry, you ain't hear of a Dana J. So I'm good. Because now I can ask the hard questions. So Yuckmouth sat up there and said, oh, this lady said that she knew him and this and this and this and this. And I'm going to be honest. The lady that called in gave me full permission to record our conversation. But now everybody have amnesia, and that's cool. I could have literally destroyed that lady. I could have did a live and went in. But why? The number one rule of a ruler and as a person that's successful is when you know you can beat your opponent, why show it? That's nothing this lady can do to me. Not in person or on the internet. So why would I take time and destroying somebody's sister, aunt, mama, cousin on the internet when I have all the capabilities to do it? I don't get no points for that. That don't make me a macho guy. That don't make me this big bad person. No, it make me look weak because I'm flexing on somebody I know I can beat. So while you got Yuck Mouth over there flapping her gums with her pulled back train track hair. Hey, speaking of that, Yuck Mouth, why don't you get braids again? For that kind of miss your plaits. Listen, I want to see if your hair grew any longer, but I want to see if they still pinching your scalp when they braid your hair. Come on, Pap, let me braid your hair. I'm just saying. See how I can make it comical? But it kills me because now I'm entered into a world where I defended people against people I didn't even know. I didn't know a Larry. But before there was a Larry, there was a Robert Keller. And I keep telling y'all that y'all giving Larry too much power. Robert Keller had the movement. That MFer took pages from me because he was defending Geronda. And that's how me and Robert Keller can have utmost respects. Because I took a page from him, he took 3 pages from me, and I still kept going. But nothing hurts more than betrayal. I was all in with Keith. I made sure Keith knew what was going on, back and forth, back and forth. I made sure Keith ain't have a blind spot. Because I thought Keith was my brother. I thought Keith was my bro. I thought we all had the same agenda to protect Robert, no matter what, whether Robert is here or not here. But then when I seen people moving different, same thing. They sat back and said, "Oh, Dana, you fell out and with Will." Why did I fall out with Will? If you can remember, I did a live about it. And I replayed what Will said. Will said, "Your people, Dana, called me and told me about you." My people. Yeah, your people called me and was telling me this. But that was after I wouldn't do what they wanted me to do. So see how this work? I'm going to defend me. I don't care who you are. You can be Robert Kelly yourself. I'm going to defend me. And everybody know that about me. So when me and Kip actually hashed out everything and got to the bottom of it, and we both apologized to each other because he did some stuff to me. And I did some stuff to him. But it wasn't nothing to send each other to jail. No, he said some things about me but that wasn't true. And I said some things about him that wasn't true. But we hashed it out like brothers. And guess what? The same people, one man ain't no enterprise, the government out here telling lies. Where are the parents waiting on the moon lifetime check? The same people got mad that me and Kip squashed everything and we was Gucci. Hold on. The same people from phases on down. And I'm saying to myself, this playing field ain't right. Something's wrong. So I got to maneuver some kind of way. They are angry that me and Kip do not have a beef with each other. They are angry that me and Kip didn't go out there and try to kill one another. They are angry that me and Kip can laugh and joke and we don't talk to them. But it brings me back to a guy named Keith. Because at the end of the day, what up? Who that? Oh, what up, Davey? At the end of the day, that's what brotherhood is. When you get mad at one another, it's cool. But then y'all supposed to hash it out. Now, before I go into these recordings that were sent to me, and these recordings are crazy. My thing is this, and I'm talking to you now, Keith Calvert. How can you sit on the phone and talk about people and say one thing, and then when somebody come and asks you something, you telling Uncle Greg and them, I told you I'm putting the 20 on the 10. You telling Uncle Greg and everybody else that, nah, I don't got a problem with nobody. But you burning me up on the phone, lying. Knowing these people going to come back to the internet and try to bury me. But we all supposed to be fighting for Rob, right? Y'all get mad, and because I defend myself and call a female a B. But y'all don't get mad when that same female lie on me and make me lose my job and make me lose my crib. I'm lost about that. I got another question. And this is for any of the day ones that's watching. Because I sent this out to everybody. Have y'all ever sat back and wondered that Rob been in jail for 8 years come July 11th? And only certain people went to go see Rob? Because the gatekeepers don't want y'all to see Rob? Let's make this make sense. And if you notice, when you bring the conversation of seeing Rob up to the gatekeepers, they get real quiet, they get disparaging, and they disappear. Or they dismiss the conversation and want to talk about something else. Make this make sense. Rob shouldn't sitting there talking about, oh, ain't nobody coming to see me. Don't nobody rock with me like that. No, it's not that. There's some gatekeepers at the house. And now that Clive Davis is gone, it's time for all gatekeepers to gone. It's time for them to go. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't worry about anybody going to go see Rob. But these audios that I have, you can't say that it's not you. You can't say that it's doctored. You can't say that it's AI. No, you can put an AI detector to it and you'll see ain't none of this AI, baby. None of it. See, I'm not going around talking about, oh, Rob said this, and then when you run a live through an AI detector, it says 97% AI. These audios are authentic. The chain of custody haven't been broken. The problem is a lot of you niggas, and I shouldn't say that, a lot of you niggas, a lot of you kings have been doing a lot of queen things. Y'all been doing too much talking. And then the same people you talking down on, when them people around you, hey bro, what's going on? This and this and this and that. Nah, man, you ain't gonna get that. Because now I can't trust you. And Keith, you said it about Don. If I can't trust you, I don't want to be around you. Not saying that you need me, because you don't need me for nothing. Well, you do. But I'm not going to make Rob suffer for something that y'all did to me. And I never understood it. I'm the one that been maintaining, going hard for Rob 24/7 for 8 years. Y'all done put out every bone on me. Y'all done put out every lie on me. Y'all done went and said that Rob said that Don Russell was a great guy. When I sat there and watched Rob destroy Don. Y'all went in these groups and gave these people the green light to sell and to refurbish transcripts and make money off of it. Now, how much of that went to Robert? Because when I last recall, a person said, this channel don't have his name on it. So when the money go to that channel, that's her money. She do what she want to do. And the crazy part is you, Keith, ain't have a problem with it. But you had a problem with the dollar for the king. You jumped through every hoop when them people said, oh, Dana was stealing. Man, unless I'm Auto Man and sticking my hand in a transaction every time it happened and taking something else out and the rest go to the bank, then you can say that. It's been 6 years and I'm still waiting on the auto, and I'm still waiting on the video or the auto that I and another person was talking bad about you, Keith, and you ran with that. And when I confronted you about it, you said, well, that's what was said to me. I heard it. Play it. You could have played it for me privately. You could have played it for that other person privately. Nobody has heard this audio. You want me to tell you why? Because it don't exist. But I got audio of you lying on Dana J. I got audio of how you really feel about Don and the ghost of Sharon Wimbush and all them. So why having an audio of Dana J and this other person talking bad about you, Keith? See, these are hard questions that you will have to produce. Do you think I'm getting phantom phone calls from people every time I mention something that had something to do with you? Do you think I forgot the night that you took up for Sean Harris' wife and Sean? Because I was going hard on them letters that Robert wrote when he first got locked up in Chicago in 2001. I mean 2002. And I know all of that wasn't on them letters. But you was okay, Keith. You was okay with them running letters that made Rob look like a deeper monster, knowing the feds was listening. Don't take my word for it. Let's go with the first audio. I think this one about Don. Let's go.
Different fields of trying to be controlled. Only one person that I owe anything to, and he locked up, and he's trusting me. Yes, you. I'm seeing that you're trying to control me for whatever, and it ain't for Rob, because it's not adding up. So I cut ties with it, and then I was so glad I did cut ties with it so early on. You know what I'm saying? And when I got to court and they pulling up Don and the Indieville and all that, if I would have been involved with Indieville and Don, you know, I would have messed Rob totally up. As well as messed myself up. I thank God because he pulled me away from that and didn't let me entangle myself any deeper with Don. You know what I'm saying? Because Don ain't got nothing with my...
Hold on. He didn't let you entangle yourself any deeper. So how deep was you, Keith? Because remember, Don said it ain't no mystery that you got power of attorney and he got the intellectual property. Well, let me add some 20 on the 10. It ain't no mystery that Don have charges that he went on till you ain't talking about Rob had. But hold on, when Don came home, how is it that Santee go to jail for them same charges in Cook County? Let's make this make sense. What type of deal was you and Don, Keith, working out with the state and the federal? I'm going to go here because it don't make sense that Don come home and not 10 days when Don touched down home, Santee go to jail. So hold on. So if the operation was you, Keith, Santee, and your mama, why nobody else went to jail? You was the fall guy, Don. So you say, you know what? I can do a year. Because you was on PC the whole time. Now you out here fussing about you can't pay back restitution. But nobody said a damn thing about Robert and the restitution he got to pay back. See how this go? So I understand that the certain people that I walked away from linked up with Sean linked up with you, and now, guess what? Dana J telephone communications with Robert popped up on the internet. So hold on. How did Sean get that unless Keith okayed that? Because remember, Sean was the private eye, right? He was the PI. But the power of attorney have to okay things for the PI to take things. So at the end of the day, it was a smear campaign that didn't work. And if anybody try to say anything different, you can ask Uncle Greg. I kept saying, I don't know what Keith got against me. And it keeps coming back to one thing. Dana J, You saying things and it's making the bag mess up. And you messing up the bag. You doing this, you doing that. So I went live and talked about stopping the bag. And people told me, oh no, oh, you can't stop this bag. You can't stop that bag. But a lot of bags have been stopped. Unknowingly and knowingly. But I thought we was for Rob. Oh, well, Dana, you've been out here fighting with everybody. Yeah. Everybody that played me or that tried to play in my face, that backstabbed me. And you're right, I went to war with them and didn't care. And still don't care. And meant everything I said. It's just so funny that when you meet these people, they very friendly people. So the internet is their goal. No, I'm bringing truth. As the songs say, I'm bringing promise to truth. Let's finish listening to this.
Signature on it. If he recorded me sitting in his house talking about the Indieville thing, and he was showing me all the little stuff on his computer, I don't care. He don't have no record with me being in no what's the name with him, because I didn't even know he went in that stand. I didn't go in no stores with him, and I called and I told him about it, and that by the time I found out about it, he had already brought that stuff to LA. So now it's levels that I have to do. You know, go and just manhandle it and get ignorant and do stupid stuff, because that's gonna cost me. Now I'm like OJ. You can't even push the masters. I sign off that he can do something with the masters. If I did all that, if I was in with all that, the thing that I regret with Don, I sat down with him because he was trying to run the Indieville thing. And I wanted to sit down and hear what he was talking about. And he was talking about taking some of our memorabilia, because at that time, it wasn't no money coming in. And he was talking about we would be able to take it, put it on Indieville, and then auction some stuff off just to raise money. And I thought, okay, well, right now, you know, I got the attorney trying to fight for some of this money. So I'm gonna keep him doing that, and I'm gonna listen to Don on this. Number one, I need to do, because at that time it was all about just getting him out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then Don slick talking and fast talking and whatever.
So my question is this: why would you even sit down with Don and entertain anything of taking from Robert? And just for the record, for the people that don't understand this video, I have it all. I have it all. Texas Black Diamond, all that. I got it in this video right there. But I'm not even going to play that video, because I'm going to bring that video back for another time. I'm going to bring that video back and do a whole live on that video. I want to keep talking, and I want y'all to keep listening about Keith and how he feel about people that he do business with. Now, this is the scary part. If you talk about people like this, that you're supposed to be cool with and doing business with, you'll talk about anybody. And the crazy part about it is nobody will tell you that you're wrong. When I talked to Uncle Greg about it, Uncle Greg said, man, you know, I don't got nothing to say about it. Why? This is damning. Hey, darling, if it was me, y'all be running amok. Y'all would have like 400 channels running amok on me and everything. What's the difference between the POA and Dana J? Let's listen to what he had to say.
It's true, but no attorney or nobody even knew. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe Rob didn't go over the attorney here. he went through Sean to get it. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because Sean knows. I'm just being honest. He knows how this shit goes.
So nobody knew about the letters. No attorney knew about the letters. So how did Sean get the letters out of the storage if you never went in the storage, Keith? If you and Don Mama and Santee wasn't working hand in hand, how did Choke No Joke get the letters that Rob wrote in 2002 to go on his channel and talk about it? Now, there's a whole part of this that I left out. Again, I'm going to say this. I really felt some kind of way because Keith and Sean spearheaded the demise of Dana J, and they wanted for Choke No Joke to be the face of a movement that have a face already. And the face is Robert Kelly, not me. See, if I would have known this, I would have never went to Choke's rally. If I would have known this, I would have said hell with a lot of things. Let's listen.
If you got some shit, you run it through the attorney and let the attorney decide what should happen. Didn't do that his end. He went to do what he did. Why you have the attorney to handle it? Because he is hired by the attorney, and he's supposed to be the investigator. You can't. You.
That's a lie. We all know, and we all know that Sean was not hired by the attorneys. We all know that Trent did what he did and went through Lisa and Cassandra, and they went through Keith, and Keith brought Sean in after Sean did a preliminary report and sent it to Robert. So how would Sean get a preliminary report to Robert? Lisa, Cassandra, and Keith. Let's finish.
I can't terminate people unless Rob wants them terminated. I only talk to Rob when he calls me. What I do it through. And so when I reached out to Devereaux about everything, we have a thing for today. Everybody is on it. Devereaux, and because I sent them a copy of what was done already. I sent each one of them his thing because I had them to send it to me. I had Sean to send his interviews to me, and I sent.
What interviews? What we do is called blogging. Doing an interview is when you're talking to somebody one-on-one or a group of people. Let's finish.
To Devereaux Bargene. And so I'm doing my part with getting it to the attorneys, letting them cipher through this and figure out, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that the letters is what the letters is. I haven't seen them, so I can't 100%. Nobody would know this thing but him.
Wait a minute. So you haven't seen the letters that Choke was doing? So how can you okay it? And how did Choke get the letters if you haven't seen them? These are the lies that I'm talking about. You had to see the letters because they came from the storage. And then you got mad because I'm telling you on the phone that Rob is not going to okay nothing about nobody talking about his sex life. Rob ain't okaying that. That's nobody's business. About how he hated his family and all that. Come on, bro. Let's finish.
Not in no detail. Lots of stuff that was in detail. I mean, I haven't even listened to all of it. I'm just telling you that as of what I heard, the letters is real. Yes, if I have not seen the actual letter. You get that? And
So how can you say the letter is real if you haven't seen the actual letter? And if you haven't seen the actual letter, Keith, how in the hell did Choke get the letter? And you say you ain't doing business and with Don. So if Don ain't give the letter, it only leads up to you. You gave the letter to Sean. Sean gave it to Choke. And yeah, y'all ran with it. Let's go with it more.
But I heard until today, I'm gonna talk to Devereaux. You know what I'm saying? Until I find out from Devereaux, I'm not 100 on nothing until he's gonna tell me the truth, and Sean's gonna have to produce the letter. Investigator can go and visit him whenever he make appointments. You know, I don't know that part. See, but what I am quite sure of, as him being an investigator, he can go in there with papers. And all of that. Because if you're the investigator, you can be giving him things to investigate because he works for the.
So I got a question, Keith. What did Sean investigate? Because we all know he came on the internet and wanted to investigate me and talk about Levi. But what about investigating the case for Robert? No. We need Dana J to fill in the holes for us. And when Dana J didn't want to do it, what was said? Oh, I'm going to let Robert know that you don't want to interview with me. So? I'm not interviewing with nobody to give them information. Why? Why? But now, some things took place. If you notice, when Choke was doing the letters, right? Just look at the people that was in his chat after I got kicked out. Queen Diva should ring a bell. Down for Kel should ring a bell. Texas Black Diamond should ring a bell. But look at what was said. On the phone now, it has been confirmed that Robert gave the attorney the okay for his story to be told by Choke. Now, I have the audio with that. And that's not what was said, Keith. What was said was that y'all went to Robert and Robert picked Choke based off of what y'all said because everybody was into the beefing and the fighting. But what you didn't say is that you, Keith, and Sean and others were the ones that helped keep up the firestorm. And I'm going to defend me. And then she said they wanted on it. It's his story, old and new. They say, who am I to say different? Right? Cool. So when you got things like that going on, right? I'm going to drop a little piece to the puzzle for you. Shabazz said at Oliver Beneford, listen, homie, feel how you feel about Azriel. I get it. But guess what? Since you've always been holding Kelly down, I'm going to tell you some sugar honey iced tea. Listen real close, and you can take this wherever you want. Nicole Becker gave me Azriel. Listen to the words. Nicole blank Becker gave me Azriel, Kelly's defense lawyer. She managed both Az and Joycelyn. Be mindful too, when Kelly was in jail, the problem was Joycelyn didn't really trust her. So she couldn't give her to me like that. Az didn't either, but Az wanted money more. So she would go. Now, Nicole also hired a dude named Sean. He's the private investigator in all of this. Hold on. What comes after that? He is also the dude who stole those letters and gave them to Choke. Those letters were meant to go to his sisters. Hard to believe, huh? Yeah, I know. So check it. People say all the sugar honey iced tea they want to say. But nobody never really thought about how I really got in. Crazy sugar honey iced tea is people champion Nicole, even Kelly. Now ask yourself why. I know that too. But for now, I'm going to just chill with that. Long story short, all this sugar honey iced tea is a twist and turn, and almost everyone involved is being fooled. Choke being played. The private something. Hold on. Here it is. Choke being played. The private investigator is a snake, and the puppet master was one of Kelly's, and at the bottom it's a best friend. Now, who could Shabazz be talking about? And the bad part about it is Dana slipped out of all of the bull crap and made sure all of this didn't have Dana's name on it. Oh, wait. And the lie was Dana was collecting money from the Dream Team and to give to Keith. Well, here it is right here. The $30 that I collected from the live, look where it went to. Keith Calvert. Look who donated. Sweet D, Kiva, Laverne, Nisi, Antonio. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And where did 30 go? At the end of the day, I'm not going to lie about none of that. They want you to believe that I'm a liar, and they want you to believe that I'm going to lie. But hold on. There's another audio. And this audio will make me forever not like Keith. Because now you pillow talking and lying on me. Let's listen.
Between me and you, I'm just being straight up with you. Between me and you, talk to the lawyers about it because I want to find out more details. I have a meeting because I'm just leaving LA right now. No, and I told you.
And you said you was just leaving LA. And you told them people that Dana was a liar. Listen.
But Dana did call about.
All right, so hold on. And you said you was leaving LA. Oh no, you was in LA. Hold on, let me get your words right.
So me and you talk to the lawyers about it because I want to find out more details. I have a meeting because I'm just leaving LA right now. No.
So I did a live and I said that me and Keith just talked a couple people approached Keith and asked him, did he talk to me? Keith said no. Keith said that he's not in New York. This about the letters now. Keith said that he wasn't in New York. You see the time. I mean, you see the date and the times, right? November 30th, 2021. Wednesday, September the 29th, 2021 at 6:06 p.m. Hey, Keith, this is Dana. Call me when you get this. Thursday, September the 30th. Hey, good morning, bro. I have your shirt. Wanted to get up with you before I head back to Atlanta. Keith said, you still in New York? I put, yeah, I'm about to leave. Keith said, I'm here. But I thought you was in LA. And then I said, I'll be there around 7 p.m. Then on the November 16th, I said, call me, bro. Don is on a major platform lying on you, big bro. This shit is crazy. This is slander. And for the people that don't know, check it. I'm going to stop there because it gets better. So hold on. Let's go back to the audio.
I told you, but Dana did call about people he didn't know that I had already got Rob property and stuff from Atlanta. So he called telling me about, you know, saying that people called him about Rob stuff that they seized from when the guy threw all the stuff out of his house. Mm-hmm. And didn't know I already had the stuff. See, Dana, well, why would they call you? So I called the people, and I was like, hey, why are y'all calling Dana? They said, well, he called us and said that he was a nephew. He said, you know what I'm saying, and he asked us about the stuff. He said, but we didn't call him. And so, stuff out of his house.
Now,
him about Rob, what he got.
Now, I'm gonna bring that back for a little bit. Now, Keith, why would you sit there and lie on me like that? I told you what happened. I was on a live. Once again, my story never changes. I was on a live, and the captain from Jonesboro Police saw my number and hit me and said, look, we have R. Kelly stuff here. It's been sitting here. We're about to turn it all the way over, and then we're going to be done with it. I said, hold on. I know exactly who to call. I called you 6 times. You ain't answer. But I did text you, Keith. And I text you the person that called me, Brad Malkin, from Fulton County District Attorney. I gave a number and an email. And I said, after talking to Johns Creek Evidence Department today, they have gave me Brad number. As they told me, they turned it over to Fulton County. You said, Keith, thanks with praying hands. I put no problem, bro. I got it down this end. Then you called me and you said, bro, thank you so much, man, but that's a lifesaver. But I'm going to have Sean go and pick it up. And I said, bro, I got an open storage. I can just put his stuff here. A month later, Sean go live and I bring it up and Sean say, oh, well, that stuff that I went to go get and for Robert, wasn't none of that stuff worth anything. Everything was dry rotted. So when did you tell me that I was lying. And when did you ask me why did they call me, Keith? When did you call them? Your lie not making sense. You called them to find out why they called me, but you telling me thank you, and I'm the one that gave you where all Rob's stuff was at. Then you said, I called and said, I'm the nephew or something. You know I don't even talk like that. This is what I mean when I say folks be, on dumb stuff. Now I'm about to expose myself. I said, hey, big bro, just to piggyback off of we talked about last night. And like I said, bro, to know for sure that letter that Choke is reading is from Don Russell and Brian Nix. Look at Texas Black Diamond comment, bro. She's Don Russell Nuthugger. She's the one that tried to implicate you and Bobby on Choke No Joke channel. If I'm wrong, I will apologize publicly, bro. But I love you and Rob and Bobby. Yo, to the moon. And I'll protect y'all with my very last being, bro. Now I'm going to tell you the whole truth. That letter is from 2002 to 2008 case when he first got booked. Don had something change a little bit at a time to reflect nowadays. I know when it's supposed to have been I know what, but I put I know when I know I'm telling the truth, bro. I don't want to see you hurt by these devils, bro. But just read Texas Black Diamond comment. That will tell it all. Pause. At this time, I didn't know that you orchestrated this, Keith. Because I only knew about Don being in the storage. I didn't know you was there. So when the truth come out, and y'all niggas act like I'm not supposed to react the way I'm supposed to react, why not? Y'all really played in my face. So while you pillow talking saying, oh, Dana J a liar and this and this, and I ain't talked to him and I ain't talked to them, that's why I keep receipts the way I do. So when y'all come 3, 4, 5 years down the line talking that bullshit, I can slap you in the face with a damn receipt. Man, you was talking the whole time, nigga. What you talking about? And the whole time, you laughing in these niggas' face, but that's online dogging you and dragging you and stuff, and I'm fighting for all of y'all. Again, I'm the one being talked about and behind my back, and y'all praising these people. So yeah, I feel some kind of way. And you can't say that you're not on the internet. And because you got 4 pages and you in all the support groups that Lolo got. See, I don't gravitate to other people's nuts. I got my own and they hang kind of low. And I drag them. So the part that kills me is that other people be quiet when I bring this up. And when I bring things up that's done to me by you. But then when I start speaking about it, nah, Dana, but don't do that, and you wrong. How am I wrong? So at the end of the day, if I can't get a straight up truthful apology from you, bro, you ain't got to worry speaking to me again. That's the way we doing this. Now it's time for me to grab my power back. And I'll be the first one to say, I don't need none of y'all. Back when you was in New York spending Rob money, buying everybody food, I said it every time you wanted to pay, I can pay my own way. Nah, Dane, I got it. And then when Sean came to you and you came to me talking about some stuff that Sean said, but I said, bro, look at this shit for what it is. That man said something to me. I ain't saying nothing to him. So I said what I said. And if folks don't want to talk to me, and because I'm standing my ground, then guess what? I'm a man. I deal with it. It won't be the first, and you won't be the last. I'm cool. Now, let's leave Chicago for a minute. Let's come home to Atlanta. If y'all notice, Dana J, Larry, and Levi, we all be beefing about one thing. And the one thing we beef about is I hate to see how people try to market one set of parents as setting up R. Kelly. And I don't care who don't like it. If we're going to prosecute the parents, we're going to prosecute all of them. Because while y'all sit back and praise Tim, y'all destroy Angelo. And Angelo ain't innocent. Tim ain't innocent. The Rogers ain't innocent. The Kramers ain't innocent. But I'm going to give you something strategic to play about. 97 Baby Girl. Who started that? And I think if Tim really understood the depths and how evil a woman can be, he wouldn't sit back and try to make it seem like his household peaches and cream. It's mighty funny that now Angelo fell out with all of them. 97 Baby Girl is all about Azriel now. Can somebody make that make sense to me? Other posts has been deleted. Only the Azriel post is there. Well, Dana, you really can't say too much because the 97 Baby Girl thing is kind of iffy, bro. So Tim jumped ship.
But right now, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I know this was in the court documents, you can't falsify stuff like this. This is not something somebody made up or the government made up. These are actual records from his daughter's cell phone. So we, as people who have supported Angelo in the past, I've stood up for Angelo in the past, but these records show otherwise. And we have to hold these two people accountable at all costs for what they've did. The law is just like it is. Donald Trump is not above the law. Angelo and Alice Clary is not above the law, period. You know, what I've seen and what I've seen on this message board and what I've seen on the documents, this is wrong, bro. It's wrong on all levels. And they need to open this case back up. I'm just keeping it real. Because at the end of the day, you know, when you are guilty of something, you're supposed to be in a court of law without a reasonable doubt. This shows doubts. This shows that this man is not 100% guilty. And I'm standing behind what I say. From what I've seen today, And what I've seen on these documents, they need to reopen this case up. Period.
Well, Tim, I'm glad you said that. Because if you really meant that, why are you not out here every day saying that Rob case need to be opened back up in the same way that you was out here saying, Robert, you need to bring my daughter back home. See, people can say things for the internet, but it's your actions. A nigga like me, I hold the cards. I think Robert case need to be opened back up because of this.
You know, stuff they gonna put out stuff if we talk. He ain't got shit on me. You might have Tim do the little play stuff.
Yeah, you might have Tim, but you ain't got shit on Jongelin.
All day long like a lion, because he can't get nothing on me. I ain't did nothing. He ain't got nothing on me or nothing. He fight me up, head up. Now I'm just trying to get myself geared up for it, because I'll take it down. He trying to call for the mail. He trying to call for me. But he don't know I'm the one who started. But he don't know I'm the one who started. But he don't know I'm the one who started. But he don't know I'm the one who started. Because
pause. He trying to come for the males. He ain't trying to come for me. Because he don't know I'm the one who started it. Ain't this where it started at? So if you are admitting to the one who started it, why 97 Baby Girl starts with Azriel and ends with everybody except for your daughter. But mainly, it's about Azriel. See how this go? See how this go? Now watch this. I have not been on IG because of all the crazy grown people supporting R. Kelly and calling me a liar. But I'm coming back soon and I'm calling names. He and his people will be exposed. And yes, this page was initially created to get Azriel home, not for attention or likes. Make this make sense. You started this with Azriel, knowing that this would bring Angelo out. See what I'm saying? Then you got people like Cash that'll sit up there and say she was 97 Baby Girl at a time, which leads me to believe that Jongelin started 97 Baby Girl, and then Cash joined in and was adding a little few things, but a lot of little few things is gone. Now watch this. This is 2017, right? Why is J Savage Collections speaking on here? If you only came about in 2000 and 2017, how do y'all know about 97 Baby Girl J Savage Collections if y'all wasn't part of 97 Baby Girl, which means what? That Jongelin told you she the one that started it all. Make this make sense. Make this make sense. That's all y'all got to do is do your research. A lot of this stuff was taken down. A lot of this stuff was edited out. But you still have some bootleg people in here. You still got some bootleg people in here. You still got the Lord Calhoun right up on here. You still make this make sense. Make this make sense. And V done called out Joycelyn. Make this make sense. And watch this. R. Kelly has a harem and Madam creating fake pages. Then they troll social media and make comments taking up and lying for him. He tells them what to say. Hold on. Where is this coming from? Ain't this what the federal government tried to say R. Kelly was doing? Isn't this the lie that they ran with? Now watch this. But they trying to say Cassie 1961, but they tag Cassie, they tag Bo. Like, but this is October 22nd, 2017. This has been in a running for a long time. And watch this. And when I say it was R. Kelly own people that did it, watch this. Too Cool Chris say, if you or someone you know have been a victim of R. Kelly, please come forward and call the Illinois State's Attorney Office at 773-674-6492. But what got me is when I start mentioning 97 Baby Girl Heavy, all of, and I'm going to say this, all of Larry McGee comments disappeared. And this is October 22nd, 2017. They tagging Tasha K. Hold on. So the federal government story mainly came from this page. But they will go and tell you that, oh no, it's this, is this, is this. No. If you pay attention to this page and really go look at it, this is what they ran with. Other people theories. Other people mindsets. And a book that never came out said, I'm sorry, Daddy. Hold on. Now watch this. Mr. Mute R. Kelly replied to your comment on Mr. Mute R. Kelly's post at 97 Baby Girl, Jesus Christ. So 97 Baby Girl, it says at Mr. Mute R. Kelly, block me because I called out inconsistencies on his page. Hold on. Thank you so much, and Laverne. I appreciate you for the 10-piece. And Laverne said, receipt man, Dana J, keep fighting for R. Kelly. I'm going to fight for RSK and to the death of me. But 97 Baby Girl said, at Mr. Mute R. Kelly, block me because I called out inconsistencies on this page. Pause for a second. This is February the 23rd, 2019, right? I do believe this is after the first installment of Surviving R. Kelly, right? Now, I could be wrong on the date. If I'm wrong on the date, please correct me. And because I'm going to read this. So it says, at 97 Baby Girl, Mr. Mute R. Kelly blocked me because I called out the inconsistencies on his page. I'm going to pause there, and I keep doing it for a reason. This is the time that him and Angelo was cool. Larry and Angelo was cool. This is the time that Larry ain't liked him. So why would Cash write this about Larry and not Jonjolin? Hey, Gospel Glam. Make this make sense. Cash ain't have a beef with Larry. Cash ain't even know Larry then. So then 97 Baby Girl say he took photos from my page, but made up stuff about different people. Pause. If 97 Baby Girl was orchestrated strictly about Azriel, how can Larry take pictures from your page? Unless Larry figured out the same thing that I figured out, that this is one of the savages. And they playing dumb. Then they said it's okay to want the truth, but it's not okay to make it up. I started talking about Azriel in 2016 and told her family in 2016. Pause. Jongelyn, didn't you say that Azriel been there since 2016? And that Angelo can't say nothing because your daughter been there a year before, because his daughter been there a year before your daughter? So why wouldn't this be Jongelyn? Let's go a little deeper. Trevian Cutie was not R. Kelly's assistant. The Mayweathers were not runners. Diana Copeland does not live in Arizona or Florida, as he reported. Juice was one of the girls and the trainer, not the madam. Her mother, Val, was also around R. Kelly. Pause. The only person that would know that is Jongelyn, because her and Tim and was doing all this so-called research, and people was telling them because they was shaking the nest by lying to other people, telling them that they was going to go to jail if they didn't come out against R. Kelly. Make it make sense. Then she said her mother Val was around R. Kelly. I may be wrong, but I like 100% facts, not half truths. And that's why I stopped posting on this page months ago. I'm happy for the survivors. Pause. That's not Cash. That's Jongelyn. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Please don't. The reason why I say don't take my word for it, because things got to come out. Things like this.
We kind of, so Tim basically he made contact with Mr. Grizz, and we met in his office. He was really listening, and he was trying to figure, because it's always in the back of everybody's head. A good attorney, you got to figure out what are your angles. How can you get this guy? Because they're over 18, they're with him. So he listened to our story. He listened to different things that we said, and then we just came up with he came up with some different angles that we could pursue.
It was on a tour bus.
Right.
Go to the FBI because they on a tour bus, so they're crossing state lines. So it becomes federal. So the FBI is the person, the Alphabet Boys is the one you need to go to make sure that this get addressed. Yes, Shanti did go to the FBI. The Claras went to the FBI. Geronda went to the FBI. Lizette couldn't go to the FBI, but she would have. The young lady in Florida. Kitty Jones did not go to the FBI.
So the question is, y'all had everybody that either look young or that could pass for being young go to the FBI. Why none of the adults went to the FBI? I'm just asking this question. Why? But I got one better for you.
Team Truth is Team Lies.
And what is going on with Mr. Clary?
So you can go on with your Team Truth and it's Team Lies. And your daughter was there a whole year before we even knew about what was going on with my daughter.
That's
absolutely correct. And you didn't do anything.
That's absolutely
correct. And you didn't do anything.
Their parents are cowards. I'm calling it like it is. They are cowards. And if they don't want to come forth, I'm calling them out. Jim DeRogatis called and said, y'all need to do a press conference from Mr. Sylvester Kelly's house. We're going to see what happens. So I'm just informing everybody, this is R. Kelly house and this Savage. And I said, which one? He said, the one that where the girls are being held. It wasn't the big house.
Jim is directing them where to go.
So we went to the house. Whether Mr. Kelly was there or not, we didn't know. But we was on the point of trying to see where those girls was, and we was gonna hold a press conference in front of his front yard. It was me, my wife, and my two girls, and you had Ashanti there and her boyfriend.
Asante McGee, this woman right here with the braids, now that's her boyfriend behind her, and that they actually coached her on what to say and how to say it. And when you watch the press conference, guys, it does appear that Joycelyn Savage's father is coaching her on what to say.
Now, Mr. Clare is supposed to have been there. Mr. Clare wasn't there. I talked to Mr. Clare when I got back to the house, and Mr. Clare was doing some things on Twitter. He didn't come to the press conference. Like he said he was going to be there, but he did help on Twitter.
And Joe Donald was there a whole year before we even knew about what was going on with my daughter.
That's absolutely
and you didn't
correct.
do anything.
Tim, so stop threatening people with, oh, this open investigation. Oh, you don't understand what's going on. I got lawyers. I got good lawyers. You got to worry about when you do understand this. It's falsifying documentation, lying, going under oath, and I could keep naming the shit that probably gonna come back to you. Go have a conversation with Greg. Tell him get ready for the wrath, cause y'all got a lot of defamation of characters and disrespect and threats. Tell him you got all types of threats. So, but they put up this now that I better be careful and keep the Savages. They gonna drop the tapes. Please drop the tapes, and I'm gonna show you the difference between me and everybody else. I'm gonna show you that recording somebody in the state of Atlanta, Georgia, is not legal. So
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I'm just saying. What are we doing? And when I point that out, Levi get mad. Larry get mad. It's cool. But now the world about to get mad. Because now Tim contradicts everything he said. Here we go.
anytime you ask me, I was there for you. Then you switch that, you take that shit from me. You don't even tell the truth about that. You make it like you taking care of me. You taking care of my family. What goofy shit is that?
Hold on. I get a 2 for 1 deal. Here come Tim Savage. Hold on.
No. Tim. Oh, go ahead. This is your panel. Go ahead. Bring Tim in.
No, do you want to talk?
I was trying to finish what I was saying. No, bring him in.
What clean body wash does
Hold on.
Bathrow Daddy love? Native. Always native.
What's up, man? What's going on? They came with it. Let me talk. What's going on? Good morning. Good evening. Whatever.
So Tim's situation. We going next because I see him on the YouTube and all this and agreeing with a lot of shit. That's cool too. But listen. So now back to Larry. So this is where we at. I never played them games,
I
bro.
can't
When
get on
Lloyd
here
had
all
a
night,
problem,
man.
I was
Let
there
me
for
say
him.
something, Lo. Let me say something real quick. Let me say something.
Second, Tim.
Let me say something. 'Cause I can't be on here all night. I got to get
No,
up.
let him say
Let me
something.
say something.
Go ahead, let him say something. We all gotta get up, but go ahead.
I hear you, but I just popped on here. Danny J, thank you for letting me on your channel. Angelo, I talked to you this morning. I told you, man, at the end of the day, you got to address
No,
these.
you said it wasn't in the morning. You said it.
I
Hold
said,
on.
listen,
Let's
you
correct
got
that because
to
you corrected
address,
it on the other channel. It wasn't this morning.
bro.
It was the other day.
I talked to you the other day, which is I'm still up, so it's from yesterday, right? Listen, at the end of the day, bro, we got to address this, man. Let's get down and address because these folks
Listen
telling me
to
one
me,
thing.
Tim.
Listen. How you gonna let me talk when you talk, bro? Come on now. Come on, let me talk, bro.
Go ahead.
On.
Go ahead, gangster.
Let me talk.
Go ahead, gangster. You got batteries in your back. I'm gonna settle you down, though, when I finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on,
Go ahead.
Mo.
Go ahead.
Now, so listen,
Go
bro.
ahead.
You've been with me from day one with this bullshit. And I say bullshit, I'm saying bullshit like you've been with me day one about my daughter and your daughter. All right? So, with these folks are telling me the things that you said about my wife, I've never said anything about your wife. Never. You told me, Savage, I never said anything about your wife. You told me that directly. So I never said nothing about your kids. They're a lie. Right? Yes or no? Right? Because I never said anything negative about your family. Every time somebody asks me something, I said, I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on in their household. I have something to do with what's going on in my household. I can't speak for what's going on with the class. I told you that this morning. Me and you talked. My thing is this, Angelo. My thing is this. If we're going to clear the air with these folks or clear the air with anybody, you got to get on there and address them, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I ain't coming on here being no gangster.
You finished?
I ain't no gangster, nigga. I call up Westwood, but I ain't no gangster.
Are you finished?
I'm just saying, bro.
How long you gonna keep saying the same goddamn thing? You said
I'm saying the same
you gonna
damn
keep
thing because it's
spreading it
true,
out?
bro. Come on,
Okay,
man.
so let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Any motherfucking thing on this internet, nigga, I call you up straight bring it straight to you. Your wife disrespected me, nigga, on a conversation. Did you
why I
forget
gotta be a
that
nigga?
was
Did I
recorded?
call you a nigga?
Hold on.
Why I gotta be a nigga?
Because yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Me,
I
bro,
don't give
because you
a fuck what you
disrespecting
call
me
me.
now.
Yeah,
I ain't disrespect you.
so stop
I didn't
yelling then.
disrespect you,
So
bro.
when you go
Come
on the
on,
panel,
man.
so when you're on the
Respect
panel,
me, man.
don't raise
Anytime
up
my
like
wife
you
said
fucking
something
run
about your
something.
wife or said
Man, shut
anything
the
about
fuck
you,
up.
I said I have to take it down.
You want me?
It ain't about her. It's about me and you right now.
Listen.
Come on, man.
Dana.
Respect me, man.
Dana, you can
'Cause I
mute him.
respect you.
You can mute him and let me finish my conversation. Mute him. So now he want here. He already asked this question. I shut up and let him answer. Now my answer.
Go ahead,
now for
bro.
one, see niggas, see dudes forget shit, right? See they forget shit. I don't forget nothing. I've never in my life spoke any foul shit about his family. They've talked shit about me and I respond. His daughter, y'all all witness his daughter coming in the chat, coming at me. What I tell her that day? I say, I'm not going to say nothing to you. Tell your father or your mother to get on here. You're a child. I will not address you. Did I, didn't I? Dana, you was on that live. Did I, didn't I?
Yep, but hold on. Wait. Here's the truth right here. Cash Jones stated that Angelo said Tim violated a 16-year-old. Just saying.
Right. So what is
exactly?
That about?
So okay. So now this the funny part, right?
She said you said it. Which one?
Hey,
I know you said. Come on, so tell me what's what, bro. Come on, talk to me.
Hold on. Can you mute him, Dana? Can you mute him so I can say what the fuck I gotta say?
Let him say what he got to say.
So now let me say that. He said, "Can you mute him, bro?"
Go ahead.
So he just said he want to hear who said it, right?
Right.
Then he said, "But I know you said it, bro." I seen a fucking video like everybody on here, and Dana, you can contest to this, please be the rep. That's why I went to your channel, cause see you got everything.
Right.
So did her video come out with somebody that supposed to work to him talking about a daughter? I got phone calls like a motherfucker over that shit. I didn't even know nothing about it. I called Tim about it. Fuck is he talking about? How the fuck could I tell Cash when the shit hit the internet and this bitch is a troll? This bitch ain't nothing but a fucking troll. Man, make it make sense. The same one that talk. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into Cash. We're going to get into you and Cash real deep. So I just wanted to straighten this out. Dana. Am I lying about anything I just said, Dana? That's all I want to know. Did it hit the internet first? Because I got when I called Tim. He was at work.
And he stepped out the fucking office to explain this shit to me. I said, yo, it's the video out here. He said, that nigga worked with me. It's a fucking lie. I said, okay. I never said shit else about it. So go ahead.
All right, hold on. Tim said he want to explain something to you. Hold on.
To that nigga.
No, he ain't explaining nothing.
Running from me. My wife tried to talk to that nigga.
Doesn't matter if he running. He missing it.
Confronted the
Man,
nigga.
I'm gone.
Let me tell you
Dana,
something,
I don't want to hear that. He missing
No
it. He
nigga
missing it. It don't matter if the nigga running. It don't matter if he running. When he asked me, what he asked me is not what he explained. He asked me, did I say that? And I just explained to him where it came from, which everybody knew about it at the same time. I didn't know nothing about no coworker. I didn't know nothing about a video. They sent it to me after everybody was talking about it. And I called him up as a brother and said, yo, this and that. He walked out his office. We talked about the shit outside. So now how the fuck is Cash this Bible? I'm confused. Cash is a Bible. Cash said, Angelo said this, and this motherfucker go for this and then come at me. This is my problem right here.
I'm not coming
See,
at
your
you,
source,
bro. You're not listening.
you did coming at me because you said, you did say it. Dana, did he just say, I know you said it?
Yeah.
Did he just not say that? Thank you. God damn. I'm not an idiot.
But the thing is this is what I think is.
We're at battle, and you don't even know it. It's called the Swollen Legs War. And
What's going on? This is me.
Okay, I'm listening.
And the thing is, I'm on the other side from both of y'all. Because I went to war against both of you motherfuckers. So basically, here's the thing.
Okay.
It sounds like somebody got in the middle of y'all and start spewing shit and putting y'all against each other. And the question would be, what would be that person's motive? And the only person that everybody have in line is who? The Black Widow herself.
Bro, listen to this, bro. This woman just texted me. I asked her not to text you. Dana, you got shit you'd already know. This woman texted me. She got off live with them. I ain't even read that shit, bro. I ain't even read that shit. See, I don't play these dumbass games. See, they play these dumb games. See, pussy don't move me. See, can't no individual besides Alice Clary make me move. And Alice don't get on this shit, messy shit for none of that. For nobody. So all this shit with these niggas dealing with these girls that they can't control. I'm a fucking man, a caveman, fucking beastful man. I stand, walk, talk like a fucking man at all times. So guess what? A Cash can't tell me no shit. Tim said, and I run to Tim and believe it. Or I have a conversation with my wife. Or I have a conversation with 4 or 5 other people. And this and that before I bring it to you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call you up like I did a million motherfucking times about what I had an issue with. And the same shit with your wife. When that video came out, I said something to your wife and I called you up and said it. So, bro, I don't. This shit goofy to me. Dana, let me get back to me and Larry, and then we can go to Tim. I'm not doing this because motherfuckers ain't being truthful. See, pussy control every situation. Every situation we have on this internet is from pussy, bro. It's from pussy. These dudes following women that's not laying beside. These situations all come from pussy that's not laying beside these niggas. Angela. They let these women tell them shit, and then everybody go crazy. Angela. No woman can tell me nothing, and I go crazy on nobody.
Angelo, hold on.
That's it.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
But let's let Tim talk. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you. Hold on. All right, go ahead, Tim.
First of all, I'm not gonna raise my voice. I'm not gonna do all that. My thing is this. This man is with me.
Oh, you fucking lying.
From day one, trying to help his daughter. I've always said that from day one. Next thing is, I have never said that I would say something negative about this man. Whether what's going on with his family is at his household. I've been on everybody's channel and I said that. Okay? Whether they said something or not, I can't tell you what's going on in the next man's house because I don't sleep there. I don't turn the key. I don't do none of that. So first of all, I've never said anything about you. If my wife put up something about you or your wife, I told you the day of, whatever day it was, yesterday or the day before that, I asked her to take it down. She took it down out of respect for your family because I always had respect for your family. As a man, I'm just telling you, if these women are talking, I went on their channel and talked to them because I feel that, hey,
I need to address the issue. Now, let me talk a little bit about this coworker shit. The coworker said what he stated, what the coworker stated, wasn't about a 16-year-old, first of all. Never had no motherfucking relationship with no 16-year-old. I don't know who said it. I didn't say Angelo said it. I didn't say Cash Jones said it. I, Tim Savage, never. Okay? Now, the next thing is, this guy said on whatever the channel he was on, that R. Kelly bought my Mercedes. R. Kelly haven't signed for me shit. He never gave me shit. Okay? Let's just be clear on that. I am just coming on here to say one thing and one thing only. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to call Angelo a nigga. I'm not trying to call Dana J a nigga. I come on Dana J's channel to respect, because at the end of the day, I'm on this man's channel. So I'm asking him. First of all, I said, thank you, Dana, for inviting me on. Second of all, I said, Angelo, we need to get this shit straight with these women, because they saying certain shit and doing this and doing that. And it need to be handled. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not trying to go and do this and do that. I'm just trying to get some reason here so we can move past this shit. And I'm trying to get my daughter out. That's all I'm trying to do, is get to know my daughter. My daughter was of age. Everybody know that. My daughter was of age, period. Only thing I want to do was make sure my daughter was fine, healthy, and okay. Every time you see me on interview, I wanted to know that, period.
Well,
that's all.
I got a question. Hold on for a second, Angelo. Wait. Go ahead. Wait, because I know Tim ain't gonna be up long. I got a question for you, Tim.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Who came and told you that Rob and was treating your daughter and everybody else bad? Was it Cash or
trying to help his daughter? I've always never. Okay. Now the next thing is, daughter was fine, healthy, and okay. Every time you see me on interview, I wanted to know that. Period.
Well, Tim, I got a question. I got a question. Hold on for a second, Angelo. Wait. Go ahead. Wait, because I know Tim ain't gonna be up long. I got a question for you, Tim.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Who came and told you that Rob and was treating your daughter and everybody else bad? Was it Cash or was it Ashanti and McGee?
I don't know. It could have been Shanti McGee, because it was 97 Baby Girl who I think started all this. And that's what we got. And hold on, let me finish.
So hold on. So 97 Baby Girl started all this, right? Yeah. Hold on. 97 Baby Girl started all this. Hold on.
You know, stuff they gonna put out stuff if we talk. But he ain't got shit on me. You might have Tim do the little play stuff.
Yeah, you might have Tim, but you ain't got shit on Jongelin.
All day long like a lion, because he can't get nothing on me. But I ain't did nothing. He ain't got nothing on me. Nothing. He can fight me up, head up. Now I'm just trying to get myself geared up for it, because I'll take it down. He trying to call for the mail. He trying to call for me. But he don't know I'm the one who started, because I had to convince him that what was going on. I'm the one who started this. I had to convince him that what was going on. I'm the one who started this.
I had to convince him that what was going on. I'm the one who started this.
Excuse me. So if you the one that started this, right? If you the one that started this, and 97 Baby Girl is the one that told Tim, because that's what he just said. Now look, Jongelin, you the one that started it. But hold on.
I don't know. It could have been Shanti McGee, because it was 97 Baby Girl who I think started all this. And that's what we got. And hold on, let me finish. It was Shanti. I think it was Shanti McGee. It had to. But
Cash said she was 97.
But let me finish, Lo.
Yeah, because Cash just hit the link. So
listen, just listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you how it happened to me.
Okay.
I came about 97 Baby Girl contacted me and my wife. Said my daughter was in college. She said, your daughter is going.
Y'all, I'm getting off. Don't bring her on, bro. I'm getting off. Cash on, I'm getting off. I don't want nothing to do with her, bro. Nothing. She won't
never she can get on whatever. But
she can get on with your shit, bro.
Come on, Lo, man. Come on, man. Come on, Lo.
You want
Lo?
You got Tim. I'm ready to get off, bro.
Lo, come on, man. You gotta stay on this, man. Come on now.
Listen, bro. Listen, Tim. Play your games, because when I release
I'm not
this
playing
shit
no
Cash,
games, bro.
When I release this shit
hang up
Cash,
the phone.
Listen,
I'm not
when
playing
I release
no
this shit with Cash, y'all gonna understand why
okay,
he
don't put
Cash
on
the
bro.
motherfucking
Whatever,
thing
bro.
every time.
I'm not
Y'all gonna
playing no
understand.
game.
Y'all gonna understand why he want Cash on and why he want us all talking at the same time. See, money don't make me, I make money. I know why the fuck Cash is trying to insert herself in this shit. She came to y'all with that same bullshit that she came to me with. And you know what I told her? I'ma sue her ass. That's what I told
Angelo,
her. So y'all keep falling for it.
Angelo,
Go ahead,
stay on the
I
phone.
can't hear you. Go ahead, Dana.
Cash is gone.
What you said?
Cash is gone. Tim is
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, thank you. This is how it came to me. I can't say, like I told you, you can't say what the next man was going on next man's house, right? What happened was somebody from 97 Baker getting these damn messages saying my daughter doing this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So we come to find out what we was thinking was it was Shanti McGee. Now, day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Cass said she was 97 Baker girl. I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that.
You're right.
So that's what I was saying. I'm not for sure, but that's what I
You
think
still
I heard.
trying to you know what you heard, Tim.
But I'm getting you trying to put something in my mouth that I don't
listen
know.
to what you said.
You
heard it. You're
not listening, bro. You're not listening. You gonna tell me what I heard?
Y'all keep trying to
tell you what happened in your house, bro.
Y'all keep
you gonna tell me what I heard and what I did, man? Come on,
how you heard it? Either you heard it or you didn't hear it.
Low. Listen, let him finish his joint. Go ahead.
Either you heard it or you didn't hear it.
Listen, you're not hearing exactly what I'm saying.
Listen, Tim, and just go ahead and finish saying what you're saying.
So when Cash said, if I'm not mistaken, that she was 97 Baby Girl, right?
Right.
So that's where that came about. So I called Low. I said, was Cash 97 Baby Girl? I said, damn, because we was trying to find out. Angelo was trying to find out. I was trying to find out. My wife was trying to find out.
Why our system hides natural remedies for swollen legs.
This simple trick is transforming lives.
Who was 97 Baby Girl? Because at one time, Low thought I was 97 Baby Girl. I'm like, no, dog, ain't no motherfucking 97 Baby Girl. I don't know what the fuck that is. We trying to find out. Because 97 Baby Girl knows all this shit from the beginning. You feel me? So that's how that came about, bro. I can only tell you what I know. I can't tell you what the next man knows. I'm going to talk about what Tim Savage knows.
All right, so question, Tim. I got one more question.
No worries.
Did you physically see Robert disrespecting or belittling your daughter?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't. I want to know her whereabouts and make sure she was fine, healthy, and okay. I had other people coming to me and telling me this.
Now, I'm going to go here and I'm going to say this. It's crazy how he said he had other people come to tell him when I just broke down to y'all that 97 Baby Girl was his wife and he didn't even know it. With that being said, this is just part one. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important and be yourself. Until next time, guess what? Part 2 coming. And when part 2 drop, part 2 gonna drop. With that being said, for all the haters,
this is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
I want to thank everybody that donated. I want to thank everybody that wanted to donate but couldn't donate. I want to thank everybody just for you being who you are. Thank you for your clicks. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your views. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to be thankful for everything. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your clicks. Thank you for your views. So with that being said, Dana J about to get up out of here. So before Dana J get out of here, I'm going to drop something from the album release. Go a little something like this. Check it out. Hope you like it.
Yeah. Sometimes the truth don't make people comfortable, but it's still the truth. Everybody got a story they tell.
Everybody got a version they sell. But when the lights go down and the crowd disappears, can you stand on your words when nobody cheers? I done seen smiles hide jealousy, fake love dressed up like loyalty. People switch sides when the pressure gets tough, then wonder why real people had enough. I ain't here to play no games. I ain't here for fortune or fame. I'm just standing on what I know, and I won't let it go. The truth don't change when the lies get louder. The truth stands tall when the walls start falling. You can try to hide it, you can try to fight it, but the truth keeps calling. Oh, the truth, it lives forever. The truth can't be buried under pressure. No matter what they do, the truth always finds its way through. People love you when you're helping them shine, and disappear when it's your turn to climb. They smile in your face while they doubting your name, then act surprised when you don't stay the same. I've been knocked down, talked about, had people swear they had me figured out, but every scar became another lesson. Every setback became a blessing. Now I walk with my head held high. No need to explain, no need to justify. The facts speak louder than the noise, and I hear that voice. Truth don't change when the lies get louder. The truth stands tall when the walls start falling. You can try to hide it, you can try to fight it, but the truth keeps calling. The truth, it lives forever. The truth can't be buried under pressure. No matter what they do, the truth always finds its way through. Time reveals everything. What's done in darkness meets the light someday. You can run, but you can't escape what was real from the very first day. Truth in my heart, truth in my soul. Can't sell it, can't fold. Truth in my walk, truth in my name. When everything changes, the truth remains. The truth don't change when the lies get louder. The truth stands tall when the walls start falling. You can try to hide it, you can try to fight it, but the truth keeps calling. It lives forever. The truth can't be buried under pressure. No matter what they do, the truth always finds its way through. Sometimes a misty rain that gently touches my soul. Feels just like fire shut up in me. Yeah, simply lose control. Oh, rain down, follow me. Let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain, follow me. Oh, rain down, follow me. Let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain, follow me.
Remember me from Lake Clifton, Eastern High School, also down at the Harbor Place, working at the fudgery. I was always singing at the Jeter shows. that time was so special to me. There's so much more to Dana J than what the eye can see. I want you to know I love you. I want you to know I need you. Where would I be without you? Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring you. I'm never gonna lose it in no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Feel it in my music, along with the stories I bring you. I'm never gonna lose it. No way, no way, no way, no way. Another Dana J. Clyde.